Hey guys, what's up? This is Ziploc Rules 2013, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Wii Sports. I had trouble thinking of words there. I was like, welcome back, and I'm like, no, wrong. Whatever. Welcome to the finale of Let's Play Wii Sports. We have come a long way here, folks. We have played through each minigame twice. We've had a blast doing it. We've gone through all of the training events. And then we put ourselves to the ultimate test in the last video with the Wii Fitness segment. And we have basically done everything there is to show off in this game. Except, there are actually some really cool Easter eggs, secrets, and cheat codes you can use in this game. And we're going to be going over those today. So there's nothing for boxing. I will just say that right now. There's nothing, to my knowledge anyway, for boxing. If there is anything, let me know in the comment section down below. I might have missed something, but I can never remember anything from boxing that really stuck out. So we're just going to kind of leave that alone. But for the rest of these, there are actually some really cool tricks. Now, a couple of them we've already kind of looked at. We've already kind of touched upon, but we're going to go ahead and start off with tennis. So what you want to do here for tennis is you can actually, so if you go here to the main tennis screen, I'm going to go ahead and show off a little bit of a cheat here. You can actually no, don't do that. Do the exact opposite of that and set this to computers only. And it's really cool what you can do is you can actually mess around with the camera using the D-pad here. While the computers are playing the game, you can actually go up and down. You can kind of see a little bit outside of this tennis arena. This is normally stuff you can't see. You can kind of see a little walkway. There's not much to see, but you can kind of get a look around here. And there's this random stadium behind the tennis court. And I always used to think when I was a kid, I thought this was I thought this was the baseball arena. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. That might be supposed to represent the baseball arena, but I have no idea. I have Twitch. Shut up. I left you on mute for a reason, but there's nothing to really confirm what any of these buildings mean. You might, I don't know, one of these might be like the boxing arena, the custom boxing arena. But, yeah, you can watch the computers just kind of duke it out here as well, but there's no real point in doing that. Now, that's just kind of a cool little look-around glitch. But one really cool thing you can do here is if you pause here, and you can actually play tennis on the training court. The one you use in training mode. So what you want to do here is hold 2 and press start over. Keep holding 2 until this loads up and you are officially on the blue training court. And I think this is a really cool little cheat code here. And also another thing you can do, I don't know if this is really a secret, but if you... No. Okay, you can kind of power serve in this game. It's really weird because obviously you don't have button inputs for different shots, but what you can do is kind of... Come on, it's really random. I don't know if it's necessarily random, but it's really hard to pull off sometimes. You wait for the ball... Come on! You wait for the ball to go to its highest height, and you try slamming the ball really hard. Let's see if I can... There we go. Power serve. It's really cool. It's kind of difficult to pull off if you're trying to do it on purpose. At least right now it is. But, again, motion controls might have something to do with it. My remote isn't all that great anymore. Let me see. Dang it. I did the same thing each time, so I have no idea why it's not working, but... Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it one more time. Power serve. There we go. Got a nice power serve. Now, when you are here on the blue court, you can also use the camera glitch, or the camera cheat, that I showed off last time. So once again, you just set this to all computers. And again, this is more of just a visual thing. There's no real use to this. But you can look around, again, using the D-pad. You can zoom up a little bit, get a semi-bird's eye view here. You can kind of see in the background, you got some nice mountains. Kind of reminds you of, like, Hollywood, the way those mountains look. Obviously, you have the trees in the background. Very nice looking scenery here. You kind of see houses in the background as well. Might be some sort of a small village, small neighborhood, city, something like that. Seriously, though. And you can kind of see, it looks like kind of golf courses in the background. Looks like you might be able to see, not really. Kind of looks like you can see some sort of a sand bunker up on the top of that hill over to the right. I don't know. I don't know what that's really supposed to represent, if you're supposed to be able to see the golf courses or not, but I think this is a really cool camera glitch. Again, I think this game just looks great for a Wii game, but yeah, I'm afraid that's really all there is to show off for tennis, the main game. So we're going to go ahead and move on now. And next up, we are going to be going to baseball. Now, for baseball, there's not too much to really show off. What you can do is I'm actually going to cut to when I am on the pitching side. So I'm going to be back in just a moment.
Batter out.
All right, batter out. So you change sides. This is the only really glitch, or I guess I call this cheat codes for baseball. But what you can do here is you can obviously throw a normal ball, just swing the remote. But what you can do to change that up, if you hold the 2 button, you can actually throw underhand. Throw an underhand ball, which is really cool. You can switch back to overhand by pressing 1, which is really cool. Oh, fuck you, Marco. Freaking being good at baseball, that's illegal. That's illegal. That shouldn't be allowed. Alright, but you can also switch up types of shots. You can hold A for a curveball. A screwball, I'm sorry. And then you can press B for a curveball. Like that. And then you can just throw a normal fastball by just swinging the remote. So, pretty straightforward stuff. And once again, press 2 for underhand. And then you press... And once you do that, every throw is going to be underhand if you just throw it normally. And again, the way to switch it back is just by pressing 1. And preferably hold it while you're throwing just to make sure nothing gets messed up and make sure it actually registers. Now, that's really all there is for baseball. I don't really think there's anything else to show off for baseball. Again, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. Let everybody else know. But I believe that is it. Now, in bowling, I'm actually going to be using a guest me to show this off. There's 2 different ways to show this off. What you can do here is actually switch up the color of your bowling ball. So, there's 4 different colors you can choose, or yeah, you can choose from. Now, right here, you start with the default blue ball. I think different Miis, I don't know what it depends on, but you can have a different colored ball depending on your Mii. But what you can do here is by using the D-pad, there are 4 different inputs. You press up for a blue bowling ball, you press right for a gold ball, left for a red or pink bowling ball, and then down for a green bowling ball. So what you want to do is press start over and then hold one of those. So I'm going to hold right for the gold one. And so when you reset, you now have the gold ball. And I think this is a really cool trick. This is something... I mean, I don't remember when I figured this out, but it was really cool. I always like to mess around with it. But then again, up for the blue ball, so you can switch back to the blue ball, like that. Then you can press left for a red or pink bowling ball, basically the same thing. And right here, I think that's a really nice looking color. So that's the pink one, red one, whatever you want to call it. And then you press down for the green bowling ball. So let's see that. Nice. And just for old time's sake, let's see if I can get a strike. Give it to me. Ah, you suck. Stupid pin just didn't want to fall over. Anyway, you can also do this with the pro bowling balls. Now, I don't know if I showed off the pro ball. the pro bowling ball or not, but the pro bowling ball I don't believe really changes anything. If it does change anything, I think it's like heavier or something, but once you're pro, nothing really changes. So right here we have the default blue bowling ball. Again, if you started with another color and you wanted this one, you'd press up when you hit the start over button, but we're going to go ahead and press right for the gold bowling ball. So you get to see each of these. Oh, the pro bowling ball just looks so nice. We're going to go left now for the red one, the pink one. Another good looking one. I think all of these look good. Let's see the green one. So hold down. You want to press start or start over first and then immediately hold down. There you go. Those are the 4 different colors on normal and pro balls. Let me see if this is any different. It doesn't really feel any different at all, so I don't think there's really a difference between the normal ball and the pro ball. I don't believe anyway. Oh, another little Easter egg here. If you throw the ball backwards, yeet. You scare the whole audience. The camera got a little messed up there. Everybody jumps in excitement. I love how there's no emotion on their faces or change in facial expressions. They're just staring there with a nice smile on their face. Like, hey, I'm having a good day. This idiot just threw a bowling ball at me. I'm having a great day. I don't know. It's weird that the old Wii games do that. Now for golf. There's actually a lot more to golf than you'd expect. Now, most of this is actually just fun facts, so we're going to go ahead, start this up, and okay, the first little Easter egg here, obviously these JPEGs that they show off the holes with randomly are not stretched all the way. You can see my cursor just goes into nothingness over here. I did not discover this until I played this in my Let's Play. So I didn't know this was a thing until literally just a little while ago. It's really weird. Now, they're showing off the 9 holes. Sad that there's only 9 holes, but there actually was supposed to be another hole, the training course that you use in target practice. So right here is still in the sequence for the hole showcase, but it is not actually in the 9-hole game at all. So that's really weird. It's still in here. But I guess they were probably going to use it in the 9-hole game, but just decided to port it over to training mode. The only real evidence I can find to support that theory, other than the fact that it's in the sequence, is that this hole, we'll move this, you can see this map, this was actually taken out of NES Golf, as were a lot of the holes in the 9-hole game, actually. A lot of them are 3D remasters of NES Golf courses. So the fact that this is from NES Golf, this was a normal hole in NES Golf, I think that just backs up the theory even more that this was going to be in the 9-hole game. And so I'll just show a couple off right here so you can clearly see this hole matches up perfectly with one of the holes from NES Golf. I'll show a couple of these off. So this is hole 1. Here is hole 2, Wii versus NES. Now there were some different variants of these holes in NES Golf. Some of them had like multiple versions. So I think this one was like mirrored. I'll show the other hole if it actually is the case. But I'm pretty sure that this one was actually, there was a mirrored version kind of flipped around randomly in NES Golf. So I guess they chose this one. Here is one of the more infamous holes from NES Golf, or from this game. I can only imagine how this must have been to play in NES Golf with the controls. And finally, we have the worst of the worst of them all. The island hole is actually from NES Golf. This must have been absolutely miserable to play, and there was 2 different versions, if I remember correctly. I think there are. I'll put the other one on here as well if there was. There is actually one last secret here you can activate in golf. Here, if you press the 2 button on this menu, press OK, keep holding the button, don't let go of it. Keep holding 2, go to any of these holes, and now you can release. Everything looks good so far, completely normal, but nothing loads up. You don't get any wind direction. You can obviously see the wind, but you don't know how strong it is. You also can't really angle your shot. You can just kind of guesstimate. You can kind of go off of visuals, but you don't get a map. You don't get a power gauge. You don't get any wind readings. You don't get anything. And so it is pretty bare bones, actually.
Nice shot.
Like that, it'll still tell you nice shot, but you don't get to see your shot, like what your power was. And I think this is really cool. This must have been used by the developers, probably. I think when they made commercials for this game, they use this view. And also whenever you see somebody making a video solely based on this, you usually would probably see them using this view. And so if you were wondering how they do that, that is how you activate it. You can do it for yourself. There's no real use for it, except it does kind of, I mean, it does add a certain level of difficulty to the game for sure. So, I don't know, if you wanted to challenge yourself, Wii Sports Golf, I guess you could do that. You could just randomly disable everything. It looks so weird. It looks like you're, I don't know, it looks like you're, I don't even know what to compare this to, but it's just really odd. But again, you're looking for a challenge, probably a good way to go about it. Okay, well that'll wrap it up for the main sport. Sadly, again, nothing really for boxing, at least that I remember. But here we go to the training mode. And the biggest Easter egg here, we will actually be saving for last. It's this one. But we'll go ahead, and we're actually going to be doing some target practice on tennis. And it's really cool. I will leave a video in the description of probably the best demonstration of this, but what you can do is very carefully, it's very, for me, the ball loves to just randomly go really fast, but you can keep hitting these bricks, completely ignore the target, hit these bricks, and you can actually, oh shit, you can start to develop a hole in the wall. And this person's video, again, it'll be in the description, actually, this man managed to sever this entire wall completely in half. And so the top half of the wall was literally just floating in the air like complete magic. And it was the weirdest looking thing. The wall doesn't fall or anything. I guess Nintendo didn't really intend for you to actually manage to sever the whole thing. Oh, come on. The smallest little gap I managed to go through. Obviously, if you go through the gap, it makes you restart, it messes everything up, but it is really cool. I'm gonna give it one last go. Well, I will go ahead and leave the link to that video in the description. Very cool that he was able to do that. His Wii Sports videos, I forget what this guy's name was. He had this really iconic name for a while, but he changed it. How did that go through? This guy left his channel idle for a couple of years. He came back, changed his name, so I don't remember. He had a really, really recognizable name, though. I don't know. But I'll leave the link in the description. There's nothing for baseball and training. The last real thing I have to show off here is actually target practice. No, not target practice. Hitting the green. Perfect. So you go to round 4. The pin has to be in this exact position. It cannot be anywhere else. And you don't adjust your angle at all. Do not. Go to a driver and just whale the ball as hard as you can. And that is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in any golf game ever, but god dang it, it works. So if you can manage to get that round 4 with the pin right there, that is basically a free... See, it didn't do that. You'd think the ball would just bank right off of it with a driver, but no, it just freezes in place and just falls down. It's really weird. It's basically just a free chip in, though, if you can manage to get that round 4, but it is completely random which one it gives you. Well, I actually forgot one thing you can do in bowling. This is completely useless, but what you can do here is randomly aim the... Oh, dang it. I thought I was going to hit his ball. I guess there's no hitbox on it. But yes, I think I showed this off in a video, but you can actually just whale the ball over here into your opponent's lane. Or your... I guess you're not really competing, but you can throw it into another person's lane. And I think this is really cool. Sadly, I cannot manage to curve the ball enough to get it to actually hit the pins. I don't know if it's possible to do. You can kind of hear the crowd just laughing, surprise when you do it. You can do it on this side too. It's a really weird one, really weird glitch. In Wii Sports Resort, I think I almost managed to hit the pins, but only because the motion controls in that game are so sensitive. So any curve at all, it'll register it by a lot. But it is time, ladies and gentlemen, time for the final Easter egg here on Wii Sports. And I think you know which one it is. It is probably the most recognizable one. It is on power throws. Alright, stage 10. We have 91 pins. And this also works in Wii Sports Resort on the 100 pin challenge, 100 pin game, whatever it is. What you want to do, carefully, and it is probably side, and you're going to make this ball right on the rail. And, oh crap. No. Shit. God dang it. It's really difficult, so... Okay, as straight as you can. Come on, do it. Come on, come on. No! Come on, let's do it. Come on. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on. I must get it. I must do it for the viewers. Oh! Oh my god, we got it.
Nice throw.
We freaking got it. Oh my god. I did not think I would do that. Oh god, 606. I don't know if a 606 is good. Let's see if I was even close to my record. Oh, I was relatively close. Oh my god, that is easily the most iconic Easter egg in Wii Sports. There's two buttons on the end of each rail. It's really hard to do it on the left side, so definitely go for the right-hand side. Unless you're left-handed, I guess then you'd go for the left side. But it's actually vice versa in, or it's actually reversed in Wii Sports Resort. You do opposite of what your dominant hand is. It's really weird. But that trick was brought back in the 100 pin game. So if I, excuse me, if I do a Wii Sports Resort LP, you will be seeing that return. But yeah, this was easily, or this one, wrong one. This was definitely the inspiration for the 100 pin game. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is basically everything in Wii Sports. And oh my god, this is such a revolutionary game. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the title screen here, just for a moment. Wii Sports from 2006. This is easily Nintendo's most important launch title. This game is what got motion controls from being just a weird gimmick to being something that they implement in basically every game that they release. Released a good amount of them. And sadly, for a while, they forced it upon us in ways that rather they wouldn't have done. But you know what? It's all good and fun. We got it. We got by with it. Like in Mario Galaxy, you'd have to shake the remote, or a Skyward Sword, apparently you had to use really specific motion controls when you were in combat, something weird like that. I still haven't played Skyward Sword, but this is what got motion controls on the map. This is what got them off the ground, and they did exist beforehand, like I'm saying, but this is where it really started making a difference. And this is easily one of my favorite games ever. And yes, I'm serious. This is actually one of my favorite games ever. Even more so than Wii Sports Resort, just because, I guess partly nostalgia factor, but also because this one just, I don't know, this changed it up for me. this was my first real experience with motion controls, so it retains more of that magic to it. Has more of that magic, you know, just that feeling. So I would say this is more so of a favorite game of mine than Wii Sports Resort. And this is probably the best tech demo Nintendo's ever done. They tried to do Nintendo Land, they tried to make that the next Wii Sports. It was alright as a tech demo, but it was nothing like this. This is where it's at for tech demos. And this was the tech demo, of course, for motion controls, whereas Wii Play, the game... See, the difference between Wii Sports and Wii Play, this is the game I actually want to play. This has fun activities, whereas, you know, Wii Play just has you randomly fitting your me doing a T-pose into a bubble. It's really dumb. I'm going to go ahead and go to the main menu. But Wii Sports actually has minigames that you actually want to play. And they freaking ripped off Duck Hunt in Wii Play, too. That's just shitty. That's just really shitty. I will do a Let's Play of Wii Play at some point, since, I mean, the sequel to Wii Play was kind of my first Let's Play, so kind of have to go to the first game, even if I don't really necessarily want to. But that'll be at a later point in time. Also, if you didn't notice, I kind of spruced up my Wii menu a bit. Got rid of some random channels. I still have these. I randomly installed this just for... I don't really remember why I installed these, but I deleted a bunch of unnecessary channels, like the Revolution channel I don't need. I can just get that in Homebrew. But yes, new Wii menu, even though I actually subtracted stuff, so I guess it's really downgraded, but I don't give a shit. It looks good to me, so I'm happy. I don't even know why I'm ranting about this. But ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude my Let's Play of Wii Sports. We've done everything. We did 2 run-throughs of each of the sports. We went through all the training activities. We did the Wii Fitness test. And we showed off basically every secret and Easter egg there is to this game. And man, what a time it was. Now, my next Let's Play, I am not actually going to be revealing directly here on YouTube until the day that it premieres, which will be within the coming days. Within a week of this video going up, I will begin my next Let's Play, and it will more than likely be my next video that I actually upload. So if you have notifications on for the channel, then you're all set to go. You will get notified right away. Now, if you'd like to know what game I'm Let's Playing next ahead of time, you can hop on into my Discord server, and I actually did reveal it. And you can just go to the announcements tab, and I put it in there. You might have to scroll up a bit. I've thrown a couple extra things in there, but I'm all ready. This is going to be a blind Let's Play, my next game, and I even bought a special controller for it. I'm all ready to go for it, so it is going to be one hell of a time, I can tell you already. And that's going to be something I've never done a blind Let's Play here on YouTube before, so this is going to be an all-new experience for me. But tune in next time for the premiere of my next LP, folks, and I think you're going to be in for a fun ride. I really think you're going to enjoy it. But until then, I hope you all enjoyed this whole Let's Play. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.